Hello guys, and welcome back to yet another game of the League of Legends. I don't know. I guess you know the recommended item. We're gonna go for the Doran's Blade, get a potion, and get the sweeping lens, and move on our way. Today we are playing top lane Tryndamere since nobody actually voted in the other last video straw poll. So hopefully you guys will vote in this video straw poll to see which jungle I play in the next straw poll. Yes. Just gonna say yes. Now he's good. I love him. He's one of my favorite champions. So let's go over the teams. We have mid Vladimir, support Maokai, top Tryndamere. I'm top Tryndamere. It's pretty good because we actually do still have Maokai and Volibear. ADC Vayne and jungle Volibear. Well, they have support Braum, ADC Ashe, mid Echo. No, sorry, for a second I got confused. Then it's top Shyvana and Shaco in the jungle. So I guess first of all, active, you can choose. This is a heal, this is the shout. So basically his only real damaging move is his E. So I think I'm going to start with my heal. Simply because I'm probably going to take quite a bit of poke from Shyvana. She's a tank, but she does do quite a bit of damage when she has her E, which is actually a ranged skill shot, which if you get hit by it, magnifies the damage she does by you. So it's a little bit dangerous if you let it go unchecked. Look at those little cute saplings. They're like, wow, we want to blow up. No. So let's see. Shyvana, I don't know. I know Tryndamere is a pretty weak early game champion, but he scales massively towards late game if you farm with him correctly. So I'm kind of curious how this would go down. If Shyvana is going to be building more... No, she's building full AD at this point. Don't know if she's going to go more tank later, but who knows. Just take down. So right now I'm going to focus on farming instead of any kind of poke. And hopefully she does the same because I don't want to early tussle. It'd be easier to just kind of farm, for me at least. Don't know, though, if that's what she's going to do. Just going to get some farm. She's going to get some early poke for some reason. So I'm going to get 2 auto attacks on her since she got 1 off on me. And that's it. We're not really going to try to be too aggressive. Since, of course, like I said, Tryndamere has a pretty, from what I've heard, a weak early game. And I missed 2 from there, so I should be a little bit behind her. Unless, you know, she's not really focusing too much on farming. So I'm going to get off some damage on her. I don't know. She's not doing a lot of damage, but I don't know. Shyvana's, I was assuming she'd be going tanky because Shyvana is a pretty effective tank, to be honest. And there's her E. You see that mark on me? If she does any damage to me, it'll be magnified. And I don't know. I'm just doing a lot of damage. But I don't have any kill pressure without Ignite because I feel like if I did go on her, it might be a little too late at this point. So I actually have my full rage, so I'll get more out of my Q for healing, so that's pretty good. And right now she's reached up to me on farm, so hopefully, you know, I'll get a bit easier on farm. And I don't have a ward, so I'm not going to play too aggressive because I don't want to get taken out. And I'm going to wait now because sometimes it's hard to get minions if you kind of keep auto-attacking them, so I'm going to go for last hits only, not really go for before that. So I'm just going to go away. Yeah, he's going to do some damage, but overall, he really didn't do much there. I'm going to pop my Q for the heal. Not much else to do, though. Let's see if I can't get this. Get some more. I don't know if that counts as a piece of farm. Actually, it does. I don't know why I opened the whole tab menu for it. I probably didn't have to. And I'm just going to continue whacking away. See if I just can't get off enough damage. So yeah, I'm probably just going to level up my heal because I do pretty much auto attack damage. So I'm just going to go for my... I'm going to think that getting my heal up would pretty much increase my ability to trade pretty well. Because I won't have to rely on just kind of just playing healing up. And it's going to be much faster. I'm going to save my E for ganks. I'm not really going to get too aggressive with it unless I feel like I could kill her, which would be my goal. Yeah, I'm actually getting fed of her. I don't know what's going on with her, or why she's kind of neglecting a bit of farm. But, you know, I'm not going to question it. Just going to keep getting up my Q. I mean, it's AP, so it's not going to be super effective as I get AD items. And I'm not really going to go AP Tryndamere for you guys. But if you guys do want to see that, just go in the comment below. We want to see AP Tryndamere and his heals. I mean, I wouldn't mind playing that next week. If you guys really wanted to see it. But I don't think it'd be super amazing. To be 100% and honest. But, you know, it would be funny. I don't know. He might die if he gets his E off. Okay, so, I don't know, it's probably really bad of me to switch off there. I'm going to say Vladimir should not be overconfident there. Okay, but he did still get him. So, Shaco's dead, actually. So I'm just going to do a bit of damage off. And it's a slow if they have their backs to you. So you're pretty much calling them a chicken, and you're like, oh, bark, 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 bark. And then they get mad and like, I'm so slow because I'm angry. No? Sorry guys, that probably sounded a bit old lady-ish, or old man-ish, I don't know. So you gotta wait for them to turn their backs to you and then you use it. That's most effective, so it's really good for chasing. And now I have my ultimate, which just is Tryndamere's whole bread and butter, I guess. Just gonna get off a few auto attacks there. I'm not, like I said, super aggressive, and I know that he's... Okay, so it seems like he's gonna need some help. So I'm gonna see if I can't come up from behind him. I'd say back off. Yeah, Echo's probably gonna take him down. So hopefully, you know, I can return the favor. So I'm just gonna follow him to the side. Okay. Yeah, that was actually pretty smart on his part. Well thought out. Sadly, and I don't know, Shaco, does he think he could trade with me? I don't know. I'm not afraid too much. Yeah, I flashed because I was a little afraid that my ultimate was going to wear off too soon and Echo or Shaco would get me, but Shaco was probably waiting for me to get out of my ultimate so he could take me out. But other than that, it was kind of really foolish. So this Shaco has 2 deaths. I don't know, he kept going after the Vladimir underneath the turret. It seems I wasn't paying too much attention, but he seems to be really aggressive. I'm not saying he's a bad player, but he seems to be really aggressive. So let's go towards the Triforce. And see, the best item to get right now would probably be Phage to give me a bit of tankiness. And I'm going to wait maybe for the boots of speed. Sure, I'm going to get a little bit of damage on my turret, but I think it's going to be pretty good overall just to get it. And let's see. We're going to just Y and teleport. And she's there, so I mean, she's probably going to be able to get out of range. And I have lost some farm, but you know, I don't think any of the damages that are taking place here are anything too major. So yeah. I'd say I should be able to continue kind of beating him in farm, because Tryndamere is still amazingly strong champion, and getting damage on him. I'm going to build him somewhat of a really bruiser-esque. I don't want to go super, like, tank, super 80s AD. I mean, that's probably what he's strong at, but I'm going to try to build some tank. It's just going to do much damage, but yeah, I don't know. Shyvana is definitely building more towards a tank now, which is more of a strong point. So she's definitely going to become hard to kill, I guess you might say. But that's kind of the... I didn't really expect to be able to do too much damage to it all the time. But it seems like Volibear came in. He did die, but they did get Echo. But it seems like they're kind of getting mad at Echo, because he is somewhat of a really, really annoying champion, because he's very hard to kill with his ultimate, like you guys saw there. But how he escaped me pretty easily. That was actually pretty smart. I was thinking he was going to try to do a jump or something, or attack me. And I was just completely fell into his game, so... I mean, he's probably going to be a pretty big problem later on, because he seems like he's pretty smart. Yeah, he only has 2 kills, but that doesn't prove too much. Vlad has 2 kills, but that's because Shaco reared his ugly head. No. I mean, Shaco is a pretty gank-oriented champ, but he also is really good at going into your jungle and stealing your stuff and getting out. So that's one of his really annoying points. Yeah, I probably could do some trading with her. I don't know. I mean, I kind of have this... I don't have a large auto attack rating as being a melee champion, which is something I'm not too happy about. It would be really nice if I could attack her and then just kind of back off, but she's kind of keeping her distance, so I know I can't really go up on her. But I know with my rage and stuff and my heal, I don't mind taking too much of a poke, you know? So I'm just gonna take her out, just auto attack trade with her, and then I get cancel last one. I guess it doesn't matter too much, and then I'm just kind of heal it up. So overall, I think as I build just damage, I should be able to out trade her. But I'm gonna need to build some armor penetration too, just so I can kind of take them out without, you know, without getting completely blocked by all the HP and armor, you know? So I'm actually gonna try not to make it too obvious by ganking. I'm gonna kind of back off because the minions are pushing. Just kind of back off, make that, hoping it seems a bit natural. This will, let's see, 8 seconds after being out of combat, it'll start to fall, sadly. And I wonder what it means by out of combat, because I mean, sometimes just using ability, it almost makes you seem like you're in combat. I wonder if you could fool the system like that. And I believe each point of fury gains a 0.35 crit chance, so actually that's pretty dang strong. That gives you a lot of crit chance, so I'm just kind of staying back a bit because I don't want to. Okay, so she did back off a bit. I don't think there's a ward there. I mean, I didn't completely check there, but you know, it could have been. So let's see if I can't just get off a few good damage. I don't know, she's auto attack trading with me, but as volleyball got a little too late, I thought he was backing off, so I was just trading, but I guess I wasn't making too much attention, and he came back up. But I feel like overall, I don't need. This isn't a lane that needs a lot of ganks, so I'm just gonna keep up. So apparently, it's really good to keep into combat because that means you'll of course have your fury, and that'll give you more damage. I was kind of feeling that. I mean, I didn't know for sure. In fact, I didn't even think about it, but I actually felt like I was doing a lot more damage and a lot more crit strikes when I was in combat, and also your Q, you get more health because you have your fury. So the more fury you have, the more health you get back. So it seems like overall our team is doing a fairly good job. Echo and the bot lane seems to be somewhat strong, but I'm not too afraid of them. So yeah, she should definitely be a little bit afraid. She's not full on tank yet, so I should still be able to damage her, especially with my rising crit rate. So let's see, right now my crit is 32. Like, that is actually like amazing. So I mean, like, that damage that I get on my crits and the rising crit chance is actually pretty strong, and I guess that's what really makes Tryndamere an auto attack beast. But you know, I still want to be careful. I'm really kind of passive a lot. I don't feel like going and getting super damaging. Oh, what? Why is it attacking me? I don't know why it was attacking me. I guess my minions stayed out of range for some reason, but I guess I know exactly why. I just wasn't expecting it. Because the minions were Magi minions. They definitely kind of decided that they would attack Shyvana instead of the turret. So she should be a high enough level to have her ultimate. So overall, you know, she should probably be able to get out of this just fine. But she decides to flash. I guess, I don't know. Her ultimate should be on a low cooldown than her flash, or I would assume it would have been a much better choice to use your ultimate, you know? So you kind of have the ability to have your flash and it would be up sooner, but I don't know exactly the cooldown, so it might have been that the flash was shorter, but that would be a really long cooldown, so I really doubt it. But, you know, she probably backed off. And her ultimate is actually unreliable in terms of it, because if I did get in her way, she wouldn't be able to go for it. So yeah. Why? I don't like my minions. Like, they just don't go and help. Yeah, but I mean, I should be perfectly fine here. Yeah, like, she knows not to get me. And the thing is, the cool thing is she did waste her ultimate as well. So she doesn't have it, I don't have it. And I'm not going to go try for super early. I'm actually going to go for other items, like the brutalizer, and then I'm going to go ahead and see if I can't just start building towards something else. So crit strike and that's actually going to be fairly strong. The more attack speed you have, the more chances you have to get off your crit, and the more crit you have, the more chances you have to get off crit. So overall, it's actually going to be pretty strong to get that item on Tryndamere. Of course, I mean brutalize. So the thing is, Triforce has all the real kind of stats you want. It has tankiness, it has AP, I mean it has everything, so for any real bruiser it's a really good item. So yeah, I mean I don't think we'll be able to take her out, but we can do a lot of damage. Yeah. Sadly she's pretty good, Shyvana is pretty good, because she has her W and her ultimate, which gives her a decent amount of mobility. Yeah, I'm not too afraid of it, so I'm just gonna go and attack this. If she does, like, stay too long. Yeah, volleyball had to go out. And right now my minion should be here long enough. I should be able to definitely take out this turret. Yeah, she should definitely be a little bit dead here. Dang it. I really wish Shaka wasn't there, or I had my ultimate. It was up so soon, so it was just a little piss off that I didn't have it just then and there. But I mean, it was pretty good. The Shaco came in at just the right time, so that was pretty good on their job. Good job. You got me. I'm not happy about it, but you got me. Just gonna commend them, because I mean that was pretty good on. I don't know if they were pinging or planning it, but they definitely did a good job there, and as a team they worked together fairly well. So you gotta give credit where credit is due, you know. That's my kind of motto. But I did take their turret, so I mean it wasn't completely bad. Shaco got a kill, and he was kind of behind this whole game, so it puts him a bit back into the game. But it's not like I'm too terrified of him. Echo is so dumb. That's mean. But I guess, you know, he's probably being really aggressive. He's probably getting caught out a bit, which isn't necessarily smart. But I mean, if it's being like really, he is still bad. Wasted ult. I don't like when you insult people, like call them dumb and stuff. You know, it's not my kind of scene. So yeah, she's definitely taking it. But the thing is, I'm not too afraid. Okay. So she definitely does a lot more damage than I remember. I'm gonna wait. I don't think I have to use my ultimate. Yeah, I didn't think she would really be able to catch up with me, so I didn't use it. But that's the power for E. Like I told you guys, it does a lot of her own like bonus magic damage simply when you have it. So it was just pretty strong. I believe that's why she got a bunch of spike damage off. But I feel with I get my Fury up and I get my Q, I should be able to heal pretty well. Because Tryndamere has a great amount of sustain, especially in lane when he can be constantly hitting minions. Did I call MIA? I might not have. I don't know. But you know, he died anyway, so I don't think my Vladimir cares too much. So let's see. Yep, I didn't call it. I guess I didn't expect you to just back off. So, my bad. No MIA. So, yeah, she took a... So, right now, she's 0-1-2. So, overall, I don't think, you know, Shyvana's bad. She's actually made quite a few good plays there. I mean, I was just having a little bit of an easier time, and I could beat her up. Tryndamere is a really strong and overpowered champion, so... Just because, let's say, you're up against a Tryndamere, or your teammate's up against a Tryndamere, and they're kind of winning... Like, it's very difficult to kind of just win out against straight out against a Tryndamere. So, if they're doing pretty bad against him, I wouldn't, like, yell at them. Because worst thing to do is, for your team, is yell at them. Because it's not going to make them do any better. It's going to make them do worse. Because no one likes to be yelled at. It's probably going to make them a little sassy. They're going to be like, So, you see now, I'm following his clone. And he's going to probably go towards his clone. I don't know. The thing is, you can't really tell, because he could definitely go towards his clone or not. And his clone seems a bit janky. Oh, sorry, I'm taking your phone. My bad. Let's see. Dragon's up, so I'm going to be there to help my team. So, yeah, I should probably be able to take him out with my ultimate and such. Okay, no, I got slowed, so it seems like I'm definitely going to be taken out. So, I mean, I might be stunned, which is probably the worst I can do. So I'm going to steal the red, actually. I mean, it might be a little bit overconfident in this kind of scene. Yeah, that's probably not the smartest idea, but it did bait their team in. Okay, I got stunned there by Bud's, I think Brahms, whatever. But overall, I mean, a death, I don't really care. I got a kill off, so it's not my biggest problem, so good job, team. But a real good Tryndamere would be really snowbally at this point. He'd just be incredibly strong. He'd be much better. But the thing is, Tryndamere, if you just build him full-on damage like this right now, he's not going to be really strong at all, because he does take a lot of damage himself. And his ultimate is technically only 5 seconds, although sometimes it seems to be really long. It seems to last forever, I guess, sometimes. Can I get red? Have red volley. Just so you know, it's gonna help me stick to my opponents. As you guys see, like, my real problem is like sticking to my opponents, because I mean, I have a slow and all, and I have my dash, but that's it. And I usually feel like I have a bit of trouble when I'm trying to stay with my opponents and take them out, like Echo. I tried sticking with him, and I probably could have W to him, but I really wasn't in a real position that I thought I could do it. And that's, I think, my real problem. If I could stick to an enemy and kill them fast enough, it would be much better. And my ulti is just kind of left for if I want to trade with someone strong, or if I want to escape and not die. I'm going to go, Shaco's there. He's actually probably dead, so I'm going to go see if I can't steal the blue buff, if it's still up. Okay, yep, it's still up, so that's good. And I don't feel like my teammates should be any worried by themselves. They took out Shyvana and Shaco by themselves. So Vlad is carrying us technically this game. I mean, I'm not doing too horrible myself, but, you know, I'm not doing super great. So let's see if we can't come from behind now, since we're actually behind. Oh no, I don't know. Echo should not know I'm here. Yeah, but you know, he was still playing pretty safe. I guess it's cuz he was definitely behind. But you know, what can you do? So I'm going to continue going on here so I can have my thing, and I don't have mana, so I don't get any real mana regeneration from it, but you know, the cooldown reduction on my Q is pretty nice. The extra heals are always welcomed, you know. Yep, so I'm pretty good at sustaining. I'm afraid the Vayne is probably dead. Shaco and Shyvana are there. I don't know if I could help. I mean, if Shyvana keeps chasing. Yeah, I think if Volley were to turn around. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I can win this, but Volley, if you turned around. Oh no. No, why didn't that walk, and why did it make me janky? Volley! Hey, I pinged, bro. Yeah, I mean, you gotta have like really good teamwork. I mean, if you did come earlier, we would have had a much easier time, in my opinion. People. I don't like people calling people mean names and such. So I'm gonna go get my boots so I'm a bit faster. But I felt like with the hitbox and everything, like looking at how far it went, I probably should have gone over that wall. I might have made a small mistake or didn't really see it too correctly, but so that's completely my fault. So right now I actually have 18 crit chance, but with my Fury I definitely get a lot of crit chance, so it's pretty nice. Krug for the win. So right now, yeah, I'm not really experienced Tryndamere player, to be completely honest, as you guys probably could tell. The thing is, Shyvana has one damage item and she's going mostly tank, and tanks are really strong in this meta, so the fact that she has a lot of damage, she's hard to kill. So overall, I didn't know how well this would go, and Tryndamere is more of a cheesy champion. Like, he has a lot of trouble, except against certain champions without mobility that he can stick to, or champions that he can kind of go fight and just blow up. I'm hoping maybe I can go in from behind. Yeah, I guess, you know, we both kind of backed off because Vladimir's pretty close. You wouldn't want to fight. I mean, I think in a 2v1 with me and Vlad versus Echo and Shyvana, we'd probably win. Simply, I think it's just Vlad is just so incredibly strong at this point. I don't think it matters. Okay, so he's probably dead. But yeah, like I was saying, like Vlad was there. So I wasn't really worried at all. Yeah, she had an ultimate out of that. I mean, I don't know if she had flash, but I feel like that's probably a better thing to use than your ultimate. I mean, that a better thing to use than your flash to kind of back off. So I'm going to go build up some rage on here, some fury. Simply, I feel like that would be the best thing to do. Having fury would just increase my damage output immensely. Because right now, look, I have 53%, means every 1 out of 2 auto attacks are going to be much stronger. So, I mean, it's just a good thing to have and a good strategy, in my opinion, if I'm fighting these opponents. Though I need a way to kind of keep it up the whole time. And I just had to use it to heal. That's the one thing that kind of balances Tryndamere. Your abilities consume it, well, at least your Q, so basically that puts you at a little bit of a disadvantage simply because you're not as strong as you could be. Let's go for Dragon, guys. Okay, the thing is, they're so glued to the turret because they know they can't fight us. But I just say we go for Dragon. Yep, Vayne, we got the right plan, bro. Are they diving? Going to solo Dragon so that they don't know. So she wants a solo Dragon I'm picking up. I don't know if that's 100% true, but I'm going to let her have her wish. And I'm just going to see if I can't farm it. Tryndamere is really strong when you can just get free farm. But it seems like with the Vlad, I'm probably not going to get free farm. But I'm definitely readily farmed. Okay, I got that. I mean, I probably don't know how much I deserve that but I did a plenty amount of damage, and I mean, I'm in kind of a need simply because of how little I have. Okay, so that's a really bad mark on her. Okay, I don't know. Vladimir got a little caught up. So I'm just going to heal and back off. I feel in a 2v1 still, like we have just so much more damage. Yeah, she should be dead. That's good. And I mean, the assist, I don't really care too much about kills because I'm not super good at this champion yet, so it might be better for my team to get the kills. But, you know, overall, okay, they surrendered, so that was a pretty short game. I don't know how to check how long, simply because, but I felt really that was a really nice game overall. It was a stomp, but I think, and it didn't really show off too much of Tryndamere's strong points. But Tryndamere's strong points is if he can just keep whacking you, if you can keep up your fury and not use your Q, I'd say in a fight, instead of using your Q, you should allow yourself to get kind of low and use your ultimate, as it gives you an instant 75 extra fury if you don't have full fury. And it will keep you alive, and if you use your Q afterwards, you'll still get the heal, and it would still be pretty game-changing. So that's something that I didn't really do too often. I kind of used my Q a bit willy-nilly, thinking that it was going to be more sustained, but thinking about it, it really took away a lot of my own damage, because it took away my crit. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and if so, remember to like, subscribe, and vote for the Jangle champion in the next game. Sorry guys. Personal preference, Jangle. Sounds nicer to me. And I'll see you guys next time on the League of Legends.